All right, guys, we are starting the timer now. The warm-up has begun. Doing 5 minutes, zone 1, building to zone 2. Then we've got a few short intervals during the warm-up to help us get ready for the main set. So right now we're just in zone 1, cycling heart rate. Or if you're using power, you're zone 1. Which is about 45% of your FTP. Light pressure on the pedals right now, just bringing the heart rate up, getting the muscles warmed up. I'm still not awake yet, so the first 2 minutes I'm usually groggy anyway. So. Letting the heart rate come up. Nice and easy. Light pressure on the pedals. Remember to keep those heels down, right? We don't want to point those toes down. So just pointing slightly up. Make sure we're engaging the hamstrings and the glutes when we cycle. We want a good even pedal stroke. Make sure you're pulling up on the back side of that pedal stroke. So, like I said, 5 minutes, and then we're going to do some 30-second efforts, bringing up our cadence RPM to about 100. And then we're going into the main set, which is going to be some big gear climbing, short intervals of climbing, and some rest in between to help us recover. So, pretty simple set this morning, pretty easy. A little bit of work, but nothing you guys can't handle at 6:30 in the morning. Then we'll do a cool down. You guys will be on your way to battle Monday. And if you didn't get enough of me this morning, I'll be teaching spin again tonight at 6 p.m. That one's going to be a little bit harder. All right, guys, just over 3 minutes in, I want to start thinking about bringing your heart rate up and your power up to zone 2 now. That might mean dropping a gear or two. Make sure you're not bouncing in the saddle. Light pressure on the handlebars. Don't bend in the elbows. Decided to do a ride yesterday outside for, I don't know, 12, 15 miles out in the country. It was glorious, way better than being stuck on this trainer, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that was nice yesterday.
Which was pretty nice. There were a couple of cows, but they're always there, so it was a good day. All right. About 30 seconds left, and then we're going to do some 30-second intervals, bringing our cadence up to 100 RPM. Remember, try not to bounce in the saddle when you bring that RPM up. We're not going as fast as we can. We just want to get it to about 100. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Bring up the RPM. Right now I'm at about 105. I can feel my butt bouncing in the saddle a little bit, so I'm going to drop 1 gear, see if that helps. Which it does. So we're just staying right here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down to that normal cadence as we were before. Hang here for 30 seconds and then do another one. So far, so good. Everybody is upright. No one's fallen off their trainer yet, so that is good. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Bring those RPMs back up. Looking for 100. Drop a gear if you need. So you're not bouncing in the saddle. Three, 2, 1. Back to easy. Love doing these cadence drills. It really helps with your cycling efficiency, and it helps you run off the bike as well. You can keep that cadence high. Less muscle recruitment, more working on the aerobic system for that higher cadence. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. 30 seconds. 100 RPM. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to easy. One more 30-second interval. Then we're going to do a full 60 seconds of 100 RPM and get into our main set. All right, guys, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Bring him back up. 30 seconds. Oh, Kendall's camera's going all over. Kendall, you okay? I see the ceiling. Okay, you're still there. Okay, you didn't fall down. Right. 3, 2, 1. Back to easy. Oh, it's scary, Kendall. I don't know what happened to you. Like either your camera is flying around you, like all matrixy, or what? You're good though. All right. 60 seconds. 100 RPM. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute of 100 RPM. If you're training with power, it's always cool to go back and look at these intervals and see what your power went up to when you bring up that RPM. A lot of people are surprised. They're like, hey, I held a higher power than I normally do, and it didn't feel as bad. So, nice little benefit of having a higher cadence. Almost there, about 20 seconds left. No bouncing in the saddle. Stay in control. Heels are down. Toes slightly pointed up. Let those hamstrings work the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Back to easy. All right. All right, the main set is basically, I want you to get in your biggest gear that you have, your hardest gear. And we're going to do 20 seconds in the saddle, 20 seconds out of the saddle, 20 seconds back in the saddle, and then 3-minute recovery between. So we're going to do a couple of rounds of that, and then do a recovery, and then send you guys on your way to tackle Monday. I'm gonna have to adjust my lighting for tonight. I've got like this big shadow on my face, and it looks like I've been interviewed for the murder of somebody. Kind of creepy. I'll change it, don't worry about it.
Look a little different today.
All right, guys. First one, 20 seconds. Drop to your biggest gear. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Big gear. Try and keep that cadence 75. Big gear. Hardest gear you got. All right, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of the saddle. 3, 2, 1. We're back in the saddle. Nice work. All right, here we go again, guys. In 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Staying in the saddle. Good gear. Coming out of the saddle. 3, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. Holding that big gear effort. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to easy. So it should be mid to high zone 2 for your recovery. The climbs, your heart rate and power should be getting high zone 2, low zone 3, maybe mid zone 3, but not any higher than that. So you want to feel like you're doing something but not completely wiped out from this, right? This is a good little set to do during like a hour, 2-hour ride, throwing intervals like this in. So get your nutrition, get your water, make sure you're drinking. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Because you're inside and you don't need nutrition. We got 3 minutes here, easy. Zone 2 power, zone 2 cycling heart rate. Remember, if you're using your heart rate, it's cycling heart rate, not running heart rate. Today's spin class is brought to you by the letter M and the number 2. I don't know why I just made that up, but Sounds appropriate. Good job, guys. Just about a minute left, and we'll go into a few more 20-second efforts here. During these recoveries, right, make sure your cadence is a little higher. 90, 95, even 85 is pretty good. All right, so make sure you're getting comfortable with the higher cadence, especially if you typically have a low cadence, right? You're typically hanging out 75, 80 for all of your rides. You need to think about bumping that up. You don't have to go to 95 or 100, right? Just bump it up a little bit. You typically spin at 80, right? Try and shoot for 85. All right, guys, here we go. 20-second effort. Drop into the biggest gear you got in 3, 2, 1. We're staying in the saddle. Climbing up the hill with the group. Don't want to get left behind. Climbing up the first part of this hill. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Out of the saddle. Getting a little bit harder now. Three, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. I just realized I screwed that first interval up, but that's okay. Won't tell anybody. Be our secret. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Out of the saddle. Almost to the top of this hill. Staying with the group. Nice work, guys. 3, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. Good job. Holding that effort, right? Keep that cadence. Don't slow down. Keep that same effort, same cadence. Here we come out of the saddle in 3, 2, 1. Up. Nice job. Heart rate coming up now. Power's coming up. Three, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Where it's starting to get tough, it's a little longer hill. Still battling that hill. 3, 2, 1. Up. I can hear barking. That's just our alarm system going off. 3, 2, 1. Back in the saddle, which is our dog. Guys, 10 seconds left. Recover. Holding that effort. 3, 2, 1. All right. Getting an easier gear. Let those legs spin out. Nice job. Got one more hill to climb, and then we recover. Next one. Everybody's looking good. Kindle is not falling off her trainer again, so good job. Glad I got to ride outside yesterday and do some spinning today because I think the next few days here in Austin anyway are going to be a lot of rain, thunderstorms. So
When you gonna fly again?
outside. All right, last effort here. Get my timer back. All right, guys, 10 seconds and we're going again. 3, 2, 1. Big gear. Pushing those pedals, getting up this last hill with the group. Three, 2, 1. Out of the saddle. Nice work. Three, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. Make sure you're in your hardest gear. Working up that hill. Picture that hill that you have to climb when you're riding outside. Don't focus on the top of it. Focus about a few feet in front. Keep that cadence going. Keep that rhythm going. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Out of the saddle. Three, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. All right, guys. Last part of the hill here. 60 seconds in the saddle. 60 seconds out of the saddle. Crest that hill, and then we cool down. Almost said 60 minutes. Thank God I didn't say that. Y'all would be on your own. I've done a 60-minute climb before. It's no fun. Feel pretty cool during it, but holding that effort, like holding it, almost there. Hardest gear you got. About 20 seconds left. A little less than 20 seconds, and then we're out of the saddle for 1 minute, holding the hard gear. Press the hill on your rhythm, on your cadence, on your breathing. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Out of the saddle. Stay relaxed, stay focused. Hold your breathing. Assuming that I don't respond. Come on, guys, hang in there. Less than 20 seconds. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. Get in an easier gear. It is time to cool down. 3 minutes in zone 2, and then 2 minutes in zone 1. So, just like the warm up, we started easy and build. The cool down is we go the opposite way, right? Gradually just come back down to our zone 1. And make sure you do some static stretching after this. I'll do a couple of those with you, just to help you out. Make sure you eat and drink after this workout. Refuel, get some protein in, some good carbs. Make sure you're refueling, not just for this workout, but for the rest of the day, or if you've got another workout to do. Right, always got to be thinking ahead, thinking of the future, fueling for those workouts. Just remember what you do in a single day affects the next 3 to 5 days. So, especially with nutrition, especially during the summer now, hydration, nutrition, sleep is so important. So, if you don't do that stuff right at the beginning of the week, you've got a long training set on the week and it'll affect you. So, be smart with it. Nice job, guys. A minute left, and then we'll go into 2 minutes of zone 1. Your cadence will come down a little bit. Not a big drop, but it'll come down a little bit. That's okay. But more concerned about the power and the heart rate at this point, making sure you're truly getting back into your zone 2, down to your zone 1. All right, now we are going into zone 1. So I'm easing up on my pressure that I'm applying on my pedals. Getting into an easier gear now. And just letting the legs spin over. Very, very light pressure on the pedals. About 125, 130 watts. Very, very light pressure on the pedals. I'm at 100. My cadence is 80. That's typically where I want to stay. I don't want to get lower than 80. So, but my heart rate's coming down. So, all good. Zone 1. About another minute here, and then you're good. And you guys are free to go about into the world and tackle Monday. Or free to roam around your house and tackle Monday. Wherever you gotta be. Job, let that heart rate come down. I'll do a couple of stretches with you guys to show you you can keep cycling if you want. If you want to get more time in, that is perfectly fine. I'm just going to show you a couple of stretches whenever you're ready. All right, you can bring those legs to a stop. Choose a leg. I start with my right one. Leg is straight, and just let that heel drop on whatever leg you have now. My right leg is straight. I'm letting that right heel drop, stretching out the calf, stretching out the hamstrings a little bit. All right, we want to lengthen those muscles back up. And you hold it for about 45 seconds to a minute. And then we switch over to the opposite leg and let that heel drop. In this case, for me, it's my left leg is straight, left heel's dropping down, stretching out the calf. heart rate should be down, getting close to resting heart rate now. All right, and then whenever you're ready, you can hop off carefully. Don't fall. Nobody fall off their trainer. Right. And the next one is we're going to do this modified pigeon, right? So hold on to your saddle, hold on to your handlebars. I'm crossing my right leg over my left leg, right above the knee, right? That right leg that's over top, make sure that right foot is up, pulled up in dorsiflexion, right, to protect the knee. And you're going to sit back into that stretch. So you should be feeling it in your glutes and your hamstrings. I'll bring my camera down a little bit so you guys can see. All right, so crossing the leg over, see, should be feeling it. Glutes, hamstrings, IT band, right? That right foot is dorsiflexed, which means it's pointed upward to protect the knee. Just sit back into that stretch. And then we'll switch. The right leg is down. Left leg is coming over the top of that right leg. Left foot is in dorsiflexion. Sitting back into the stretch. I love this stretch. I always feel this one in my glutes. My hamstrings and my IT band makes me realize I need to stretch this more. Hold it for about 30 seconds. You can hold it longer if you want. All right, nice job. And I'll probably do some yoga after this, maybe 5 minutes of doing some other poses just to help me stretch out and lengthen those muscles back up. So good job, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that.
Appreciate it.
See you guys on Monday. Kendall, be safe. Don't fall off your trainer again. Back on you. All right, good to see you guys. You guys have a great Monday.
All right.
We'll see you next time. Take care.